homage to the triple gem, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Be in your mind, not Buddha outside. Please observe Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha when your mind calm, clean, and peaceful. I will say calm, clean, and clear mind. You will see the truth of life. Today, after we have lunch together here, that's you take food for your body. But now, this is the most important. We have to take food for your brain and your mind. Why I say brain and mind? Because brain and mind not the same thing. Brain working for nervous system, but mind working for the mindfulness system. And mindfulness system very important. Buddhadasa from Sonmokkhapraram Chaya said, if you have mindfulness and you will reach nirvana immediately. If you don't have mindfulness, you will go away from nibbana. Nibbana is the highest goal of human being. We are here after we take lunch. When you take lunch, you have to chew. You chew many times. If you chew until your food ready to swallow, and then you will get the benefit, the highest benefit from your food. But if you chew it roughly, and then you will get the benefit very little. You see that? That's the way of Dhamma that I will preaching to all of my good friends who are here. You just stay normal. No need to, and you just make it comfortable, relax, and you have to concentrate on my teaching. That's the way to relax. Because concentrate on one thing, that you have meditation. When you have meditation, your mind will have three qualities. One, your mind will reach the pureness or purity. When you reach the pureness, you will have the most happiness in life. Every human being, when you reach the pure mind, pureness, clean, like Lord Buddha mind, not different. Like you condense water. When you condense, even that water come from the ditch, come from the sea, come from the pond or everywhere. After condense, you will have the same water. You see? Because water, no smell, no taste, no color. That's the real real water. So your mind, the same thing. When your mind clean, that you will go away from all sufferings. You have suffering because your mind not clean. The most important thing that Lord Buddha mentioned, and the most important teaching of Lord Buddha is ignorance. Ignorance, that means you don't know what is what. You see, what is what, you don't know. But from the system of education of the world that we have went through, that system cannot open your wisdom to see the real truth. We know only relative truth. You see, because you just use the language to communicate with the relative truth, and then you will not know the real truth. Normally, when I do research, when I do my research, I will begin or start with the problem. So, my talk today, for Sunday Dhamma talk, I would like to begin with the problem or what the suffering. Somdet Puttachan said, we have problem because we don't know what is problem. You see, like you have ignorance because you don't know what is ignorant. That's the problem. if you know what is the problem, and then you will see the way or how you can find a way how to solve the problem. Normally people think if you take care of your body and then your mind will get well. So if you hear about some people say what? Sound mind in the sound body. Is it true or is not true? You see, if you listen at the beginning and then you don't contemplate, you don't look at very clearly, you will see, oh, if your body healthy and then your mind will healthy, but it's not that way. You see, so many people they have healthy body, but they have sickness mind, or they have problem with the mind. You see that? So body, you have to take care of the way that you have to manage your body for your health, that healthy body. But the mind, healthy mind again, you have to know the way how to solve, the way to look at your mind. Again, before you go deeper than this, I would like to tell you, Lord Buddha's teaching is science. You understand? Science. Science, that means it's going by the law of cause and effect. You see, like action equal reaction. And you don't believe me, but you have to believe you yourself when you can prove it. Lord Buddha said that you have to prove by yourself, and you can see it here and now. Timeless. If you have peaceful mind, you will have the real happiness. But some people, they think that when they are laughing, they thought that they have the happiness. That's not true. Because when you laughing, your mind not peaceful. That your mind shaking. That your mind have emotion. You know what is the emotion means? Emotion come from the words of the Latin word. Come from emovere. That means stir up. You know stir up? S-T-I-R, stir up. That means your mind not peaceful. You see. So when you laugh from the stimuli from environment around you, and then you're laughing because you feel your nervous system, you feel pleasure with the thing. Like today, our weather change. You know, in the morning, you feel good. That's what? That's the nervous system report to your brain. How about your mind? If your mind still get free, no need to cling with the feeling of good. But you know it, that feeling good. And you have feeling good, okay? No need to prepare about the clothes. But for me, I feel very cold, so I have to wear the shirt like this. You see that? This is, we use the mind to use the mind with the right wisdom to manage your body. But if the weather change until you feel uncomfortable, and then your mind have to know it and how to manage. You might have to get free from nervous system. This is the most important thing. Nervous system have to report to the brain, and the brain have to work with the mind. The mind will know that's what happened, that the brain report. You see? And then you can make decision without emotion. You understand what that means? So, again, when you read the books, you have to read between the lines. No need to read only on the line. You have to read between the lines. And my talks also, you have to listen the thing that I cannot talk. You know what I mean? There's so many things that I say you have to hear more than I talk. That we call wisdom. Wisdom, that means you know more than you hear. You see more, you know more than you see. I think you understand. Yeah, it's very clear. That's we call wisdom. Okay. Come to our life and Dhamma. Life and Dhamma have to go together. That I mentioned about sound the mind in the sound body. That's not true. You have to say again, sound the mind in the sound body, and the sound body and sound the mind in sound life. Can you get that? Sound the mind in the sound body is not true, but sound mind and sound body in sound life. Sound doesn't mean good. Sound doesn't mean that the sound from outside. You see, when we study English in Thailand, when we learn about sound, S-U-N-D, sound doesn't mean the noise from outside, or you see, or noise inside. But sound here means good. Sound the mind, and sound the body in sound life. And again, I would like to say more. Sound the mind and sound body, and sound the mind, sound body, and sound environment. That's sound life. Perfect. Can you get that? Sound mind, sound body, and sound environment. 3 things. And then that's complete. So I'm here at Pomona, Wat Buddhapanya. I think every sound was sound for me. Sound mind, sound body, and sound environment, because I have a very good friend. Environment, the most important thing, that's the good friends. Good friends, you see. Good friends, Lord Buddha said, that's Kalayana Mitta. You see, Miss Kalayana is here. Kalayana Mitta. Kalayana Mitta, Lord Buddha said, if you take me as a Kalayana Mitta, you will reach immortal life. I would like to emphasize on this. Immortal, that means you never come to get suffering anymore. Okay. Dhamma, when we mention Dhamma, like a raft. You know raft? A raft or a boat that you have to go across the river. Maybe my accent not very clear for your ears. But you have to guess because you have to look at the context that I am saying. Okay, I see. As a raft, so that's a raft. That's the Dhamma. So Dhamma, that's not your destination. Your destination is to reach the other bank of the river. Why you have to go to the other bank? Because this bank full of problems, full of lust, full of what? Full of greed, full of angers. You see, that's all of things that I mentioned. That come from emotion. Emotion, we can say only 2 things: positive and negative. You see, you think that positive, that's good, but negative is bad. That's for morality level. But if you stuck with the good, and then you cannot go away. So many people, they do something good, but they still have suffering. You know that? When you do something good, and someone say that you are not good, you will get suffering again. You see that? So you have to don't do bad, do good, and free from do good. Yeah, free yourself from goodness. Can you get my good friend Steve? Yeah? Can you get me?
Oh, I understand.
Are you come along with me now?
Oh, I'm following you perfectly.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the raft or the boat that we across the river, it doesn't matter. We name that boat. You see, even you name as a what? Islamic or Muslim, or you name as Christ or Christian, or you name as Sikha, the Sikhs in India. Yeah. So any names that the same thing that you want to across the river, or Hinduism or anything. That the name, just put the name. But when you reach to the other bank, I will ask you, you have to stay in the boat, or you have to go away from the boat, or you just leave the boat and you just go to the other bank and you get free from the boat. You see that? So religion that we mention normally when we reach the other bank, and then you don't need any religion anymore. So when the people tell me, when I ask, what is your religion? And the youth today, they told me very proud. They said, oh, I have no religion. You see, when you say no religion, it has two meanings. Number one, you don't know anything about religion. You don't know anything about how to cross the river. You just were born. When they say about born, again, you don't know about the meaning of born. So many people still stuck with the born. And the born can interpret in many ways. Even you study Lord Buddha teaching, that there are many ways that he teach the people in different groups. You know that? Why this group he say like this group he say to the other way. Some group he teaching about the self. You know self, S-E-L-F. That he said about Attai Atano Nato, you see? That he said that. But the next group that he met, and then he will teach about anatta, that's not no self. Why? This thing will conflict? Conflict or not conflict? No, it seems like conflict, but in fact not conflict. Because for the morality level, you have to see life as a self. You see? And if I ask you, who are you? Can you tell me? In the morning when you wake up, who are you? If you go to the kitchen, who are you? Chef or cook. You see? This is really normal that you have to think. And this thing that I said very often, this is we stuck with the relative truth. We stuck with the language that we assume it. You assume? Assume. Yeah, that we call given name. Like Stephen, that's given name. If you want to change, you can change it. Right? Anyone can change. And this, you have given name for your duty each moment. This is very important. And now where are you? What are you doing now? If you are listening to me, who are you? You are the audience. If you want to be a good audience, how to do? You have to listen carefully and you get the benefit from the listening. You have to get the benefit, the best or the most of the benefit from your listening here and now. And the truth that Lord Buddha teaching again. Everything happen and go. Happen and go. You cannot hold it. So if you don't do the best, and you cannot come back to get it anymore. So you have to do it right now and smile before I'm going deeper than this. You have to be here with me. Here and now. Here and now is still not very specific. When you want to specific your mind, you have to specific on a moment, just a moment. Every breathing in, breathing out, you see, you smile to yourself. That's the most important thing that Lord Buddha mentioned about the present time. Present time, that means you have to stay present with your breathing. You're breathing now. You know that you are breathing? You don't know. But when I mention about breathing, you won't think about breathing. Because breathing is your habits and that your life is doing every day. But when I mention it, you won't think about it. But in fact, you're breathing all the time. You see that? So, the first lesson that every activity that we do in life, we have to know what is our duty. Dhamma, sometimes we give the meaning as duty. So duty, that means you do the right duty, not only duty itself. Right duty, that means you will not create any problem. You will not create problem to buy yourself, to make yourself have problem, and you will not create any problem to the other people. See that? Now, are you okay? Are you peaceful mind? Okay. One thing that I would like to warn you again today. This is the way of life because so many things come to our life. This. The most important question I would like to ask you: do you want to be happy now, or you want to be happy tomorrow? Now. So how to reach the happiness stage? You do your duty with your peaceful mind. You don't do your duty with your emotion, because emotion that disturb your happiness. Real happiness just come from the peaceful mind. That Ajahn Dr. Mahachanya mentioned about the happiness from the peaceful life. That Lord Buddha said, Natti Santi Parang Sukhang. You see? No happiness to compare with the happiness from your peaceful life. Yeah, and peaceful life you have to have it now and here. And you don't find the happiness of peaceful life from the other place. Only now. So now that you can know that's only mindfulness. So mindfulness or we call sati, that's very important. Okay, I will show you one story about the mindfulness on state. One story. Two monks. My story normally is story of the monks. You see, two monks. One monk stay on what? On the tree, and the other monk standing on the floor. And the standing monk on the floor, he said to the monk on the tree, and he said, "Wow, why you go up there? That's very dangerous." Stay on the tree, and the monk on the floor said, "That's very dangerous. Why you have to stay up there?" Because that monk, he climbed up to the branch of the tree, and he want to do meditation on the tree. You see, and the monk on the floor said, "That's very dangerous." And the monk on the tree said, "You are very dangerous." Not me, you. So, I will ask you, who is the one who in danger?
Up the tree. The mind of that.
Steve.
Depends on your point of view.
Yeah. This answer, any answer, I cannot say right or wrong. But when you give that answer, how you can use that answer to improve your life? That's the most important. Because no need to judge right or wrong. See? So, the monk on the floor thought he's thinking, you stay on the tree, that's very dangerous, you will fall down. And he stand on the floor, he never fall down. That he is not in danger. He thought, he's thinking. But the monk on the tree, he knows that where is he? On the tree. So we have to have mindfulness. You see that? If he lack of mindfulness, he will fall down. You see? So mindfulness is very important anywhere, even now. And how about the monk on the floor? That's he lack of mindfulness because he thought that he will not fall down. Anyway, he will not fall down from the floor. But how about the mind? If someone says some bad word, if he got angry, that means he fall down. Do you get me? Steve? So, mindfulness, the most important thing, everywhere. Even now and here that you are here. If you lack of mindfulness, that you are in danger. You see that?
If tiger come, maybe
Oh,
the mark on the ground will be in danger.
that's only the body. Can you get me? So mindfulness, most important thing everywhere when you still breathing. If you're still breathing, you have to have mindfulness. And that means you know what are you doing now. And then you can do your duty right and the best. Right duty? Okay. Right duty, one thing that you have to do, your right duty with your mind. How? Your mind have problem at least two things. Number one, you are thinking. Number two, you are feeling. You see? I will ask you. When you have very bad feeling with someone, where is that feeling exist? And what is your feeling to my talk today? You feel positive, negative? Oh, you feel free. You can see now. If you feel negative, my talk is go about 20 minutes. It's long or short? Oh, very long if you feel negative, you see? You see that's the feeling.